hold of you?
You just contact the mayor's office. He has a special signal that shines in the sky. It's in the shape of a giant cock.
Two banana, three banana, four banana,
What are you doing over there?
I'm adding the scores from the conference championship. I didn't put these in yet.
Oh, gotcha.
Of course. There it is. Actually, K-Dog, I'm glad you started dancing with me, because if you wouldn't have started dancing, they would have just went along with everything they always say about blacks. They hear music, they got to start dancing.
Don't be shitty.
Just saying, no, I'm just.
That's racist, man. You can't say that.
It is what it is, you want to.
Don't be a dick.
Get down.
Don't be a dick.
Oh, my goodness gracious me. Terrible.
It is terrible.
That's all right. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get my YouTube stuff here ready to, or my music stuff ready to go here, because in a minute we have to get to the Super Bowl picks, right?
Well, I'm ready for that whenever you are. Actually, you go ahead and get your stuff ready. Tro, before we get into the offensive part of the show,
here we go.
Would you like to give a plug for where you work before we get into stuff?
Ooh, yeah.
I'm gonna try to do that more often, just because I know that people don't approve.
Yeah, people don't approve of me.
No, I know that you don't approve of. You try to keep it separate. I'm trying to be sensitive to the fact that you might not want to talk about Felching and Nissan.
I've stated one of the part owners he just so tempted to call into the show and want to listen, and I keep telling him he just needs to. And the only thing he keeps saying is, dude, I don't want to call in because I don't want to embarrass my old man, because I got so much stuff that I can talk about. Oh my God. The guy is actually rather funny. I'll keep telling him, you really, really need to call in. His name is Dean Caps. I think you might have did a pour at his house.
I did.
Yeah. So, real funny guy, real cool guy, you think I talk fast and with a stutter, try having a conversation with him. It's funny. But no, for those of you who are not aware of it, this is that time of year where I know a lot of people, oh my goodness, start thinking, we got my tax returns coming. I got bills to pay off, but I need some reliable transportation as well. Now, let's face it, no one likes going in talking to a car sale, going into a dealership. No one really likes car shopping. Ever. Because why? You think you're going to be taken advantage of? Oh, my God, I might be paying too much money. Maybe paying too much money for a vehicle. Well,
I wouldn't mind being taken advantage of.
I'll tell you this, and I had this conversation with somebody the other day, and realistically speaking, one, at the dealership I work at, which is Advantage Nissan / Advantage Auto Works, I'm located at the Advantage Auto Works side, located at 512 Auto Center Boulevard, right here in Bremerton.
512 Auto Center Boulevard.
I was having a conversation with someone. They was like, well, it's just car dealers. They just try to beat you and cheat you. And
Cheat you.
I told him, I said, in some aspects, in some places, I would completely, totally agree with everything you're saying. Now, I tell people all the time, you know what? When you come into our dealership, you want to see the difference between being made to feel at home, and then being made to feel like you've been robbed. Go talk to some of the other places. Hell, I'll just say it. Go talk to some of the people. Go see how you get treated up at West Hills. Go see how you get treated over. Go see how you get treated down in Tacoma. People go over to Tacoma because they think they're saving money. The reality is, you go over to Tacoma, you're spending more money in taxes.
Who's the Keeler dealership up on the hill? That's West Hills, right?
Yeah.
Don't listen. I'm just going to give my personal opinion. This is purely my personal opinion about West Hills.
Hold on a second. I'm not getting any volume out of my computer, Caleb.
Well, I hear the hum.
I do too.
Yeah, I hear
That's
hum,
weird.
But, it's humming.
Because your volume is turned down in the corner down there.
Your computer's giving us a hummer.
By the way, I do charge for over-the-hour technical support of your computer. Don't take your car to West Hills Kia to be fixed. Literally, the personality of their people up there sucks ass. Yes. They don't want to help you. They really don't. Don't go there. Seriously, ever. No. If I didn't have to go there for the Kia mileage reimbursement, I wouldn't go there. Right. Go ahead, Churchill.
So, again, I'll say this, and this is the most I've ever spoke about the dealership that I work at. Usually I just give a real quick plug. But what I've come to find out is I'm getting so tired of, my friends, and I'm just speaking of my personal friends, people that know I sell cars. Oh my God, they go off somewhere else, they buy a car, now they realize they've been ripped off, or they haven't been, they wasn't treated right, they wasn't treated with respect. Now they come to find out that they're humped it, buried, upside down, way too much money on the vehicle. Then they call me and they say, can you help? The first question I ask is, well, why didn't you come to me first before you put yourself in this situation? Because now you're in a situation. My hands are tied. I can only tell you what I can do for you, and you're not going to like my answer. When I tell you that you sit here, you come in and say, oh, I don't want my payment to go up. Well, guess what? You owe $10,000 on a $4,000 car. How do you expect your payments not to go up? Only thing I'm saying is, bottom line is this. If you really want to come to a dealership where you really, really feel like you have absolutely been helped, you need to give me a call and come see me. Matter of fact, we even take it a step further. If you feel that we don't have the vehicle for you, if you feel that I cannot help you find a vehicle that you'll be satisfied with, and you go off and you decide you want to go buy somewhere else, and you find that ideal vehicle, before you buy it, give me a call so I can give you the background, the history report, and everything I can do to help you make an informed decision. Because the last thing Carfax, hey, don't even go Carfax.
That's right.
Hell, our dealership don't even use Carfax. Carfax is being sued right now for over $151 million for giving out false information on cars. That's something that people are unaware of. We use AutoCheck. The dealership I work at, we use AutoCheck. Why? Because it goes through Experian. Experian, everybody knows what Experian is. They go by credit checks, and they do a whole lot more.
They're a credit agency, and they testified in front of Congress that 80% of their information was erroneous, wrong, or misleading.
That's right. So again, what's the address? 151.
But again, the address is 50112. Excuse me, 5012 Auto Center Boulevard, Bremerton, Washington. Work over at Advantage Auto Works. Want a good deal? This is the time of season where we pretty much we really give car deals away.
Fair enough.
We got the support to back that.
Ask for Trojo.
Just go ahead and ask for Trojo.
No, don't ask.
Demand Trojo. Because remember, nothing beats Felschen in a Nissan. All right. Listen, we got to do our football picks, and we're going to do this quick. So, Des, you need to grab your mic so you can be part of the picks as well.
You're allowed to speak. Kevin has given you permission.
Yeah, that's right. Know your role. Here we go. First off, I'm going to give you guys the rules so that you're all aware how this is going to work.
Football.
We're picking 4 things. The first one is worth 10 points, okay, which is the Super Bowl itself, Denver and Seattle, okay? The other 3 are worth 5 points apiece. These are our prop bets, so to speak. Prop bet number 1, the over-under is at 46.5. Will there be more or less than 46.5 total points scored in the game? Prop bet number 2 is pick your MVP. Okay? And prop bet number 3 is will Richard Sherman have an interception? Okay, those are your 3 prop bets. All right? So first, let's pick the game. There will be no double down this week, by the way. It's just there's nothing to double down on. All right? So, picking the game, I'll pick first. Denver, Seattle. I think it's a no-brainer. Seattle, their defense made Peyton Manning cry in the preseason. They're going to make Peyton Manning cry in the Super Bowl. They're not going to get anything going offensively. Peyton's a statue. The D-backs are going to shut down the receivers, and Denver doesn't have a running game. Seattle, and if I was going to get points, by 10. But I'll go with Seattle. Paul?
Seahawks.
Trojo?
Enough said.
Well, and here's where the debate come in, because I've been saying this whole time. I've been saying it for weeks and weeks and weeks now. If Denver gets to the Super Bowl, Peyton Manning, you saying that they're going to shut Peyton Manning down? I don't think so.
Of course,
I really don't think that's going to be the case. Is Richard Sherman going to have an interception?
You're not picking that yet. You're not picking that yet.
I'm just commenting here. I really don't think he will. But the question is, who are the D-backs going to cover? Peyton Manning right now is playing at a level unlike. I mean, good grief, there's not a quarterback in the league right now playing like this is the ideal Super Bowl for everybody. You got the number 1 offense against the number 1 shutdown
yes, you do.
defense.
Yes, it's very true.
I mean,
I'll just remind you, the last time they played a quarterback who was a stand-in-the-pocket quarterback, his name was Drew Brees, and they made him look like a bitch.
But Drew Brees, you are absolutely right, but Drew Brees don't nowhere near have the weapons around him that Peyton Manning
So you're
does.
picking Denver.
Oh yeah, because you say they don't have a running game. You got Ball that can come in and run the ball at any time, and then you
Yeah,
got
but-
Sean Moreno. They're both excellent running backs that can push.
Well, they got
the
Ronnie
ball.
Hillman too. But,
They got Hillman. And then when it comes to the receiving core, good grief, Richard Sherman can only catch stop one of them. Then who you gonna guard?
Yeah,
you got
but-
Julian
Byron
Thomas, you got
Maxwell,
Darius
Thurman.
Thomas, you got Julian Thomas, you got Darius Thomas, you got Wes Welker, you got Eric Decker, you got
Yeah, but they're not
Handy
all
over
in on
there.
the same play. But
But they're all on the field at the same time,
No,
so
they're
you can pick and choose.
No, it's fine. Let him have Denver.
Choose.
I'll gladly take the points. Dez.
Seahawks.
Thank you, Dez.
that painter, you can tell by the
No,
look
All
on
right.
his face.
Now, these are all worth 5 points apiece. Paul, you're going to pick first. The over-under is 46 and a
Under.
half points. You got the under? Tro?
I would go over, but because they're playing in that that dude, it's going to probably be a snowstorm during that.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
New York game. So I'm going to go under on it, and that's the only reason I'm going under because
Dez?
the weather is going to be a factor.
What was the question?
Over or under? The two teams' combined score will be over, will be more or less than 46 and a half.
Over.
I'm moving under as well, especially if the weather's crap. Trojo, pick your MVP.
Dude, I got to go with Peyton Manning on it. It's a no-brainer.
Okay. Dez, pick your MVP. If you think the Seahawks are going to win, you're probably good to pick a Seahawk.
Okay, I'll go with Sherman.
Sherman? All right.
Yeah. I was going to say Russell Wilson, but
I'm going to go
Go
with
Sherman.
Lynch.
You bastard.
Paul?
Well, I'm going to go with Marshawn Lynch.
Bastard. All right. God, we're exactly the same, Paul. You
That
douche.
sucks for you, doesn't
All
it?
right, Dez, you're picking first. Will Richard Sherman have an interception?
what does interception mean?
Oh,
When you pick off the opposing team's quarterback, you know, Peyton Manning throws and Richard Sherman says, "Fuck you, I'm taking that ball
Okay,
myself."
yes.
I will say no, because I don't think Peyton's stupid enough to throw it to him. Paul,
What was that worth?
it's 5.
And
I didn't give the total scores
how
earlier.
many points are we separated by?
I'll give that to you right now. Or why don't you just pick instead
1
of just
point.
picking to cheat just to beat me?
Well, because this is a 50-50 pick.
You're ahead by 2 points.
So if I say no,
Then I'm going to change one of my picks so they're different. So go ahead. Will Richard Sherman have an interception?
you know what, Kevin? I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you this opportunity to win, and I'm going to because I think you deserve the opportunity to win straight out.
Okay.
Seriously. So I will say yes. Richard Sherman will have an interception.
Trojo.
I say no. See, the thing y'all are doing, y'all assuming that Denver's not going to win.
That's
And
right.
I'm going to win this thing.
And if they
And
do,
that's- and that's-
if
I'm going
they
to win it
do-
straight out. You know, I mean.
Well, yeah,
I'm
here's
just
the
saying.
standings. Paul with 181, me with 179, Tro with 177. So really 4 points separates first and third.
Yeah. So
So now
Considering the
you
fact
could-
last
Trojo-
week we was tied, how the hell did I
Trojo.
get behind you 2
that's
points?
Trojo.
my picks last week
because I
was-
added in the preseason points and that
Oh,
and I was right on
However-
every freaking thing.
Denver could still win, and if Paul or I sweep the other non-picks, then there could still be you could still lose because there's 15 points. So there's a whole bunch of different ways this things can go. Although the chance of Manning not being the MVP if they win is pretty slim.
I just think in the cold in the cold weather that they're going to have out there next Sunday, snow, rain, or whatever, it's going to make throwing and passing and catching.
All right, so here's what we've got then. For the Super Bowl, me, Paul, and Dez all pick Seattle. Trojo's a douchebag and picks Denver. The over-under, we all go under except for Dez, who has over. MVPs, Paul and I both with Lynch. Trojo took Manning. Dez took Sherman. And does Sherman have an interception? It's a split. Me and Trojo say no. Paul and Dez say yes. I say no just because I don't think Peyton's stupid enough to throw at him. Did you hear what Crabtree tweeted, by the way, after the game? Crabtree said, "Oh, you only made one play. Why are you talking?" Right?
Yeah, it's-
He only made one. He only made one
only got
fucking
thrown
play
to
because they
twice.
only threw at him twice. One play was an incomplete pass, and the other one was the tip for the interception.
Yeah. Listen. There's a reason they only threw his way twice.
That's right, because he's the best freaking
I mean,
corner
it's
in
like
the game. Yeah.
it's like, dude, you're just reinforcing his comments. You dumbass. I mean, how stupid does Michael Crabtree have to be? Can we be honest here for half a second? Right?
Yeah.
How stupid you gotta be to go out there and say, "Oh, when every time I was on that side of the field, they never threw towards Richard Sherman." Why the Do you think
Why do you
that
think they
is?
didn't? Why they leave you
There's
alone?
one other thing that I take in consideration in this.
Mm-hmm.
The Seahawks, they are riding a hell of an emotion going into this game. One hell of an emotion. But none of them have been in this situation before.
Only 4 players on Denver have been. Though.
Yeah, I don't
But
think that
that's right.
any
This is
weight
true.
whatsoever.
This is true. But there is one significant difference. The one out of those 4 that has been in this situation
Peyton Manning, right?
just so happened to be
Yeah.
Peyton Manning.
It
But
doesn't
again-
matter. It doesn't matter if he
Yeah,
doesn't make
it
the
won't
throws. He
matter.
doesn't make the throws.
The most
he can't
complete,
get
the,
past-
the most complete passer in the league right now.
If his wide receivers can't get free from man coverage, and if they're as I said before, I don't know, maybe you weren't here for this. If they're battling for contested balls the whole game, and they will be because they're going to play man press coverage, it doesn't matter if he's the second coming of Christ throwing those balls. The receivers have got to get separation.
Dude,
I don't know how much separation.
I
they'll get.
actually,
It's going to be a physical
dude,
game.
with
for
the way
receivers.
Peyton Manning
You know,
with the way that man throws the ball, have you seen how some
Yeah,
of the pinpoint passes
you
he
bring
throws?
up a great point. I want to give you a lot of credit for it. In fact, we can directly point. This is how right you are with what you just said. We can directly point at the last defensive squad that was even remotely close to Seattle's, but was actually just slightly statistically not as good. And what happened in that game? Oh, and that would have been the Ravens last year in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Booyah!
Oh yeah. So anyway,
Talk to the hand because the face ain't listening.
really
and by
wanna
the
try
way,
to compare.
and by the way, hold on. And to back this up, Denver right now is a 2.5 point favorite, which again is not a lot of respect for Peyton Manning in this situation.
No, because
Well,
2.5
because a
points
lot of
isn't even
people-
home field
right.
advantage.
yeah, and if the weather is nasty, that can negate Peyton.
He could.
Because then it comes down to who's got the better running game and the better defense, and both of
definitely
those go to
Seattle.
Seattle. So, but we'll see. It'll be fun.
It's
It'll
gonna
be
definitely
fun to watch.
Fun for Seahawks fans.
It'll be fun to watch. All
It's
right,
going to be fun to watch all the way around.
all right.
I better shut up because
And your girlfriend just picked the Broncos, Tro, on our Facebook page. So
There you go.
that's enough of a reason to dump her. All right. So
Or
are we
dump-
going to take a
or
break? We
dump
don't need
in
to
her.
take a break, do we? We're not going to take a break. We have too much to talk about. We're
Dump
going
her
to
or
bring her
dump
in in a
in?
minute.
Which
Give me
one?
5
Should I
minutes.
do?
We'll bring her in 5 minutes.
Are we done with football picks?
Yes.
All right. No.
Can you artfully, gracefully fade it out? Here, unmute it. Unmute it.
No,
No,
I
it's
don't-
already done.
No,
I already
just
paused
unmute it. Oh, you already
Thanks a
paused
lot,
it.
you jackwagon.
No. I like just killing the music.
It's the only
know you do.
goddamn chance in life I get to play DJ. And you
Listen.
got to go and give me the proverbial hot poker at
Listen,
my backside.
can you pull up the story the
Apparently
the Ted Cruz comments? Will you pull up Ted
anyways,
Cruz?
Ted
hey,
Cruz?
as soon as you're
Wasn't it
ready,
the Ted Cruz comments we were going to talk about what he said about women?
No. It was Rand Paul.
Oh, Rand Paul. Okay, bring up the
Hey.
Rand Paul comments. Not to play,
Hey,
just to bring up so you
damn
can
it.
quote it.
By the way,
What?
for the record,
when you're ready, just let me know. I'll throw something up on the screen so we can bring them in, so we don't have to take a break.
Okay, give me 5 minutes. I just want to touch on this real quick before we bring her in.
All right.
hold on. For the record, my brother sent back. If we want to count him as a celebrity picker, he says Denver wins as well.
He's got Denver. All
got
right.
Denver.
God bless it, man.
Isn't he from Texas?
Yes, he
Nobody
is.
cares what
Isn't he from? Isn't he a Cowboys fan? Clearly, he doesn't know much about football. All right. In the last several days, 48 hours, Republicans have given me 2 reasons why I'm thinking about moving to the other party. It's not very often. It's not very often they say things that just speak of intelligence, rationality, brains, foresight, knowledge. But they did this week. First, Mike Huckabee. Now, Mike Huckabee, as you all know, is a Baptist minister or a Southern minister, or he's
Yes,
a minister
he
of
is.
some kind.
Yes, he is. Used to be a pastor at one of the biggest churches down in my actual hometown.
Did you pull up that? Because I'm going to ask you to read it in a minute.
Never mind. I'll get it.
Do I need to find it?
I'll get it.
I'll find it.
Hey,
if you need me
Cedric,
to.
you listen and text me. What was the church that Mike Huckabee used to be the pastor
Doesn't
of
matter.
down there in
Doesn't matter.
Arkansas?
He's
It was a
pastor.
Christian church.
Yeah,
Christian
I know
church.
it was. It was a big one.
Well, it wasn't a white supremacist church. It was a Christian church.
But it was a big white church. Let me tell you, that sucker was huge.
Now, how do you know what color the church was?
It was from my hometown.
So
He used to be.
maybe he painted it pink.
No, believe me, that was a big, huge white church.
I
Huge.
thought Mike Huckabee was from
Hold on,
Arkansas.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You were from.
I'm originally from Texarkana, Arkansas.
That's right.
170
All right.
miles away from Dallas.
I just
You was a
found the
piglet.
comments about Rand Paul. You're
Oink,
taking way
oink.
too much
Yeah.
time.
Woo wee pig suey.
So here is what the former and the Dale, the former Arkansas governor had to say. and this is a quote. Well, first, let me preface this. He was making a speech to the Republican National Committee. He told the Republican National Committee that it was wrong to give women access to no co-pay birth control, which is allowed right now under the Affordable Care Act, a.k.a. Obamacare. Because that by doing so, women are being told that they are, here's the quote, helpless without Uncle Sam coming in and providing them a prescription each month for birth control because they, women, cannot control their libido or their reproductive system without the help of the government. Add that to Rand Paul.
Hold on a second. Hold
Yes.
on a second before you
Yes.
get to Rand Paul.
Yes.
I want you to read that little last part of it there by Huckabee.
Yeah. Let me read that again.
Read the quote.
He said that women are helpless without Uncle Sam coming in and providing them for a prescription each month for birth control because they, women, cannot control their libido or their reproductive system without the help of government.
Smartest fucking thing I've ever heard.
So let me get that, Caleb.
Yeah, go
that
ahead.
gets to my question of Kevin because
Yes.
he cleared his throat and had this look on his face of complete disgust when he read that. So
Did
Kevin,
I have disgust?
Kevin,
I just said I was thinking about changing
no,
parties.
hold on. Let's take it line by line. Okay, there's only a couple of sentences there.
Okay,
and
I'll-
you're going to
yeah.
get to the next part. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Read the first sentence.
They are helpless without Uncle Sam coming in and providing them a prescription each month for birth control. Do you want me to stop there?
Yeah. Now, let me ask you this.
Yes.
The women that this applies to, because it's obviously not all women, okay? It's women who are getting free health care from the Affordable Care Act. Is my interpretation correct?
Well, yeah, but it applies across the board under the Affordable Care Act. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, what exactly did he say there was a lie?
I agree with this. You're barking
Okay.
up the wrong tree. Bitches are helpless, man. Seriously, ladies, stop. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. You're helpless.
Oh, shit, here it comes.
You need men to bail your lazy asses out.
you see what-
seriously?
see what you've done?
See, listen.
See what you did?
I've been
I thought it
saying
was
this.
perfect
I've been
setup.
saying this for the last 15 fucking years.
See what you did,
People
baby?
don't listen to me. Stop it. Listen. Women are whores. We've been over this before. Women need men to bail them out. We've been over this before too. Women can't do it all by themselves. As much as you want to tell everybody, oh, I'm a woman. I can get a job and I can pay more. No, you fucking can't. Turn my microphone back up. Why'd you turn me down?
Your mic is up.
You turned me down.
No, I turned everything down because you were being so loud.
Okay, I'll turn my headphones back up because then I'm loud again.
Well, and
listen,
then it's gonna
women,
get
listen.
quiet.
There are certain things that women are good at, okay? Let me explain. You don't cover her ears. She needs to learn the fucking truth. There are certain things that women are good at. There are certain things.
Here we go.
There are certain things that men are good at. So let's run down the list, shall we?
Yeah.
We have the next sentence.
Oh,
to
I'll get there in
to.
a minute. Men are good at fixing things, okay? Men are good at hunting, working, providing, bringing home money, being disciplinarians for the kids. Men have a male role to play. Women, you have a role. What are your roles? Cooking, cleaning, laundry, and sucking dick. Know your goddamn role.
So you
And
have
with
to have
that-
childbirthing.
And with that, let's bring in our 19-year-old guest.
No, not yet. Not yet. That's why I'm bringing her in
Yeah,
after
no,
this. I
don't-
want to know what she's
Hold
getting
on.
into.
Hold on. The second sentence was.
I agree with everything.
What's
Okay?
the second sentence?
Because they cannot control their libido, whores, or their reproductive system without the help of the government. Whores. Listen, I hear all this stuff and I don't know. Are you going to sleep? Well, I didn't know that.
Anyway,
Oh, wow.
so sentence number 2.
I'm sorry. I'll whisper.
She's not feeling good.
Well, nobody fucking told me.
Ah.
We're gonna start doing this show from the back of a VW Bug. Okay, we're gonna
She
get
did tell you as soon as they walked in.
No,
she was
she
telling
did
how
not.
he was sick, and you were making jokes about Caleb getting sick.
I knew she was
Oh,
sick. I didn't
yeah.
know she was going
Yeah.
to bed.
But you knew that she was sick, though.
I didn't know she was going to bed.
She just got you there.
What the fuck? When did Dez become the fucking Hitler Gestapo of this show?
When you brought her on.
Reconsidering that after the show. Fuck. All right. Then Rand Paul. Now here's what Rand Paul says. He was asked on Sunday morning if he agrees with Mike Huckabee's comments about women and control of their libido. Here's what he said. Quote, "This whole sort of war on women thing, I'm scratching my head because if there was a war on women, I think they won. In fact, I worry about our young men sometimes because I think women are really out-competing men in the world." Now, let me explain Rand Paul just for a second. Do you think he has a point?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they're out-competing men in the world?
I think that there's an argument to be made.
I
for
think
that.
you're an idiot. Listen, here's why this is not. This should not ever be happening.
One of us is getting laid on a regular basis too.
because one of us is kissing our wife's ass.
When she lets me.
The only. Then she has dreams of cuddling with me. Listen, the only reason why women are outperforming men is because men allow women to believe that they're equal. You're not equal. Look at me. Look. Hold on. Look at me. Look over here. And I'm not going to say this too loud because she's sleeping and I don't want her to yell at me anymore.
Hey, put the glasses back on. You look weird.
All right, listen. You're not equal. You can't pay your own way. You can't pay your own bills. You can't raise a kid without a guy. You can't function without a man. Quit pretending that you can. You're submissive and subservient. Everything in history says so. The DNA, the history of men and women, everything. Stop it. Go back to your role. Paul? Go ahead, Paul.
Kevin, my
I know
friend.
neither one of you are going to agree with me because you both have women to go home to. See, both of you have to be careful what you say because you want to piss off your girls/wives
I don't
because you want to still have sex someday.
No, I don't have to worry about what I say at
No? Okay.
all. No,
Okay.
no, I don't. She doesn't listen to the show.
Well, you sure about that?
Are you willing to bet your libido on it? Or hers?
I know mine's not listening right now, so.
Listen, Kevin,
Yes.
I love you like a brother from
Yeah.
another mother.
Yeah, here it comes. Stick up for the female cause. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
Women are our partners in life. It is important for us to understand that for the human race to continue, we must either A, forcibly impregnate them, or B, be
Hijack-
their partners.
Hijack the pootie. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or we could just follow our animal instincts and do whatever the hell we want.
That's the whole forcible part.
Listen, let me give you
Not
some other
completely.
wisdom from Rand Paul. Can I give you some other wisdom from Rand Paul? Pretty please. This is from Rand Paul from January 26th. So this is actually earlier today. Okay, here's what he said when he talked about cutting government benefits for unwed mothers who have multiple children. Okay?
Wait, this goes to my comment on Facebook. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
In other words,
Oh,
all right. Quote, maybe we have to say enough is enough. You shouldn't be having kids after a certain amount, said Paul, who opposes legal abortion and has criticized the federal health care law's contraceptive mandate as a violation of religious and economic liberty. Now, Paul does sound kind of like a hypocritical douchebag.
No, he's not. You
should
need to
stop
listen
having.
to what he's saying.
No, hold on. You should stop having kids, but I don't want you to have paid for birth control. However, the rest of it makes sense. I don't know how you do all that because it's tough to tell a woman with 4 kids that she's got a 5th kid we're not going to give her any more money, but we have to figure out how to get that message through because that's part of the answer. Some of that's not coming from the government. It needs to come from ministers and people in the community and parents and grandparents to convince our kids to do something different. So men have responsibility in this. Don't get me wrong. So if you're a guy spreading your seed around like a fucking fire hose, then you've got a responsibility in this. But women to act like they're just innocent victims of mean men who want to just fuck everything that moves, you're idiot whores, knock it off. I don't. You can stick up for women all you want to. You're hoping to get laid again.
It's not that I'm sticking up for women.
Yes.
I'm just being smarter about it than you. Listen, again, I'm the one who posted on my Facebook page today that I agreed with Rand Paul's sentiment. Not necessarily his statement. I'm saying I agreed with his sentiment.
The theory behind the statement.
I
not
agree
necessarily
with
the statement.
the theory.
Yes.
Okay? Listen, again, single, unwed mothers. Hi, ladies.
Are any of you guys unwed mothers? Do any of you guys have any kids?
Not yet.
No. They're in a Navy town. It's only a matter of time.
The point is that single, unwed mothers have a very difficult time working their way out of poverty. Okay?
Yeah, that's true.
That argument has been used time and time again to support the abortion argument. Say, well, financially, these women can't afford to have children. Okay? So therefore, they should be able to have an abortion, blah, 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 blah. Listen, I have, and I want you ladies to listen up very closely here. Okay? I have a solution to all of this for you. Keep your legs together. Simple. Either wrap his shtick, take a pill, or keep your legs closed. This should not be a difficult concept to comprehend.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So so clearly St. Paul is not called the voice of reason for no reason, because I'm simply making perfect sense. Jeremy, how say you?
He had a point to a certain point.
Of course, I'm always right.
You are right in the essence that they could keep their legs closed.
Could or should?
No.
Preemptive
Could.
safety, by the way.
Could. However, for those of us who somewhat like having women's legs open, from a male standpoint of view,
Then use
I
protection.
say open your leg. There you go.
That's what I said. I said that.
Open your legs.
I said wrap your shtick or take a pill.
Open your legs and let the man have the fun that they're supposed to have, and pray to God.
Christ, you're going down the Kevin road.
No. Pray to God.
Let the man have the fun they're supposed to have?
No, hold on.
right.
Hold on.
My bad.
Pray to God that, I know how hard you women are to satisfy, so make sure you have a couple of toys sitting out on the side so the man don't have to work so hard to get you to that place, that magical place that you always try to get to, that men seem to only be able to get you there 50% of the time. So but to cut down on the babies while you're getting to that magical place, make sure you're either on the pill or make sure the guy has the protection. I wouldn't necessarily say keep your legs closed, but
If women are willing to absorb the same amount of responsibility that's put on a man, then fine. But they're not, because women are lazy. Women want to hand off things to the man. Women want to lay and do the deed, and then when it comes out that they're pregnant, oh fuck, can I get a man to pay? Can I get a man to do handouts? Can I get a man to pay my way? Can I take him to court so I can get as much child support as humanly possible? How many times have you heard these women talk about, I'm going to go to court and I'm going to get him for everything I can? Well, what the fuck are you doing? You're sitting at home making your minimum wage job because you won't make your life any better, but you want him, because he's making 17, 18, 19 bucks an hour, to pay as much as he can feasibly pay while you're sitting at home on public assistance, you lazy bitch. And that's the problem. How can we make the man do as much as he can possibly do while she does the minimum amount that she can possibly do?
Well, unfortunately, in this world of the United States, to a certain point, that's true. But just speaking from personal experience, not calling anybody out, that's not always the case, where the woman just wants to sit at home.
But it's often the case.
It is often the case. No
case.
ifs, ands, buts about it. That is often the case.
Well, let's. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, we got to wrap this too. We got to bring our guests.
And we need to bring our soon-to-be pregnant 19-year-old in. Unless she's gay, in which case,
I mean,
she'd have to find a sperm donor. I don't
This is
know.
the Navy town. You can get it from a toilet seat.
When I walked in, I saw
Navy
girls.
guys are spraying like
when
a
I walked
fire
in
hose.
tonight, I get here a little bit later than everybody else. I saw all these girls sitting there like, okay, now this girl's sitting there 19 years old, and I'm sitting there like, okay, she's 19. She's not even as old as my girlfriend. She's not even old as my she's not even as old as my daughter, which is my goddaughter. I'm just looking at the outfit she was wearing that she wore in tonight, and I'm sitting there like, wow, Okay, so how old is she again? Anyway, she's 19. I would have said she was like 15, 16. Then I would have told her to go change her fucking clothes because she don't need to be walking in here with what she's got on. You know, the nice fishnets and stuff. You know, it just screams. Well, let's just call it what it says. Fuck me, and and that's what it was saying to me. I'm like, well, goddamn. Then I found out how old she was, and then I just want to say, go put some fucking clothes on. But it's her birthday, so I'm not going to rain on that.
Well,
parade.
and that's the bigger problem. The bigger problem, we're not raising our kids to be any smarter. We're raising our daughters to be bigger whores, not lesser whores.
That is huge.
There's more responsibility that comes if you're going to give women as many rights as as they've gotten in the last 100 years. There's more of a responsibility to raise them correctly. Dress correctly, be smart, be intelligent, present yourself correctly. Don't be idiots, don't be whores. And we're not doing that. We're dressing our 9-year-olds up like they're beauty pageants in clothes that are showing off their belly button when they're 9 years old.
Right.
What are we showing?
Oh, don't bring Honey Boo Boo into this.
Good God, no.
Miley Cyrus is dry humping a cabbage. I mean,
Miley Cyrus is sitting right over there.
Anyway,
You know what? The
Strip,
Miley
do you-
Cyrus thing. That's just.
Strip, do you want to put something up so we can bring our guests in? Real quick? And we went late on this.
I'll say this just since you just brought up Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus, you know what? What's sad is all these females that looked up to Miley Cyrus when she was Hannah Montana.
Send her when it's
now
up to.
Miley Cyrus has revealed herself to be this. I don't know what she's revealed herself to be.
Well, she's revealed herself in Wrecking Ball. That's what she's done.
She's really revealed herself to be.
No, she's a goddamn genius, is what she is.
But
I
the
don't
problem
fault her.
is, we had our younger youth generation, i.e., some of the girls that we got walking in here right now, who probably looked up to Miley Cyrus as Hannah Montana when they was growing up.
Looked
And
up to her. Miley Cyrus is older than
I
these
said
girls walking in
probably.
here right
I didn't
now,
say
man.
you did. I said probably. But a lot of females who are
Why are you standing by the door?
she's waiting for me to get up and leave. So
You're really going to make the black man get up and move?
It's the kicking the black man out scenario, but it's okay.
Hello,
it's all
Darky.
right. It's okay.
Hello, Darky. You've been evicted.
It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
Don't
It's
let him
okay.
get away with that,
It's
man.
okay.
No,
It's
listen.
okay.
Hold on. Your
Difference
mic's not
is,
on, by the way.
I'll be back.
You'll be back. All right.
I'll be back.
All right.
I'll
So
be back.
listen, I'm just going to say this with Miley. I don't have an issue with what she is as an artist. She can be whatever she is with an artist. But from what she was and how she was marketed, with
Right.
Disney,
Right.
Disney,
Right.
and then suddenly she comes out and she's dry humping a cabbage on stage.
Well, think about it. Think about it. Any and all of those so-called You know what? I figured it out. At this very moment, I figured it out. We need to stop sending our kids to Disney. Think about it. Think about it. Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, Christina Aguilera.
Wait. Christina
Come on.
Aguilera?
Yes,
Oh, she's fucking hot.
Justin
Christina
Timberlake's not bad. I don't have an issue with
Christina,
Justin.
No, he'd
but-
do Justin
but-
Timberlake.
But again, all of these stars who've had
Hey,
these
I got a
was
blank
child
screen
stars.
up right now.
Okay, yeah.
So you
Right,
want to move this
okay.
along?
All right.
All right, yeah, let's move it along.
All right, moving
The
along.
black man has been evicted,
Come on,
but I'll
Darky.
be back.
You can tell a black man he's going to walk past
Affirmative,
the black screen.
affirmative action means I'll be back.
All right.
Okay, Arnold. You got to get the fuck out of the way.
Hi, Jules.
All right. So we got Des in studio, and so you can put those headphones on just so you can hear us okay, and then grab that microphone. Even though Troy's been fondling it all night.
Is it warm?
Yeah, talk right into it.
Kind
Like you want it. Right here. Move your hand up. There you go.
Yeah, talk
there.
right into it. You got to talk right into it, though. It doesn't pick up very well from far away.
It's like a man. It's sensitive.
All right, I'm gonna let you.
God damn, she's quiet. Can you do us a favor? Give us your first name.
My name is Julia.
Okay, Julia. That's very nice of you. That's good.
And
Okay.
you're 19 today.
Yes.
Well, happy
birthday, by the way.
birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, what did you do for your birthday?
I
It like you want it. Are you a virgin?
No.
Because you're. Man, she didn't waste no time answering
Well,
that one.
Paul skipped over all the obligatory
Well, I'm
questions
just
and got
saying-
right down to
because I was
you
trying to
been fucked before.
That's what I'm like you want it, and she's like, okay, there you go. Okay, good. Kevin,
I'm just.
You should just answer the overall question.
I had
What did you do
all
for your
the
birthday?
obligatory questions in mind. I was going to lead her up to this. So have you been plowed yet? And you just went right to it.
look, Kevin.
So
I'm St. Paul, the voice of reason, and I cut to the chase. You Dems, well, you guys like to beat around the bush.
whatever.
This should really be a drinking night.
Douchebag. It really should be a drinking
It
night.
really should have
By the
been.
way, our next drinking night is in February,
Yep.
right before President's Day, because nothing says Thomas Jefferson like getting drunk
Beer.
on there. Yeah.
Well, that's what we'll drink too. We'll drink Sam Adams.
I'm not drinking beer, dude. I hate beer.
Well, guess what? On occasion, you got to do shit you hate.
No beer. You do shit I hate.
Okay, sorry.
Speaking of my
get back
ex-wife.
to your questioning of this young lady.
So happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
So you're her cousin?
Are you
Is
single?
that-
Kevin needs a date.
Oh,
sorry.
stop it. Are you, so
I
you're her
interrupted.
cousin?
Not biologically. We're just our
Just really
mothers
good
are
friends?
close, Yeah.
Yeah, our mothers are like sisters, like adopted sisters.
Yeah.
So all these times I picked you up over there and you said you're at your cousin's, you were fucking
Well,
lying.
she is literally like my cousin.
No, not literally. If she's not your cousin, she's not your cousin. See,
get-
this is the
well,
problem men
see-
have with women. It's either
Don't
a
yell.
lie.
Somebody will come down and yell
It's
at you.
either a lie or it's not.
Don't
Okay,
yell.
fine. We'll go legally. Make this legal, okay? That we're cousins.
Yeah, you don't get to fucking decide you're
Both
legally
women,
fucking
you guys,
cousins.
you guys could get married. And
Doesn't
just
work
become-
that
We
way.
are married.
Yeah, whatever.
Would you speak? You have permission
Are
to
you really
speak here.
shy?
It's okay.
I am. I
Why
really
are
don't
you
have
so
a
shy?
personality for
What's the
this.
deal?
That's just how I am.
Yeah. you're
What?
just-
No
you're just shy in
personality? That's
person?
just how you are?
No, actually, I just have to be comfortable around you.
Yeah.
You don't-
It's
if I
hard to
had-
get comfortable
Hence
If
with
I
why,
had a
Paul.
nickel-
she's not sitting over here.
If I had a nickel for every time I'd heard that from a woman, okay. Go ahead, Kevin.
You'd have 5 cents.
No.
No, that
just have to
she'd
be-
have to be comfortable
No, I
around
just have
him.
to be comfortable
he'd be
around
rich by
you.
now.
Look at Zach's going,
I feel like
I know
you'd be
that
more
fucking
rich
line.
than him,
I
though,
know that
Kevin.
line. I've heard that line before.
You'd be more rich than Paul.
No, women just see me and run. I don't have to talk to them. It's perfect.
Exactly. So I don't feel comfortable around
Or
you at all.
Kevin
So you're
just
just
says,
all-
wait here, I'm
everybody's
going to
being
my
mean to
car. I'll be
K-Dog
right
tonight.
back. All right.
Everybody's being mean to
Would you
K-Dog tonight.
continue
That's
with the
very sad.
questioning?
Can we bring Dawn back in here? She at least thought I was a catch. Anyway, so what's your story? What's the deal? How long have you lived around here? What's?
I was born and raised here. I've been here my entire life.
My God, you
Fucking
poor girl.
interesting. Way to go, Kevin.
You poor
Scoring
girl.
on this interview.
No, it's very sad. And you're not. Well, actually, I'm impressed. She's 19. She's been here her entire life, and she hasn't been knocked up by a Navy guy.
No
That's
kids?
pretty impressive.
No kids.
No kids,
And not a virgin.
and not a virgin, and
Figure
you're
out
not
how
you're not
that
with a Navy
happened.
guy. You don't have like a Navy boyfriend or anything.
No.
Smart girl. Both of you.
I
don't
think it
have
runs in
Navy
the
boyfriends.
almost family.
All right. So who's?
Come on, Kevin. It's your fucking idea. It's your interview. Let's go.
I was going to lead up to other stuff, and you just completely blew it out of the water.
Well, then just ask random questions then.
Why don't you know her better than I do? You ask
Why
her
would
a
I
question.
ask her random questions? I already know
I
everything.
know, but you know the good stuff to ask.
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to embarrass her.
No, but you should.
No, I'm not going to.
No.
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 No, I love her too much.
Kevin.
No.
Kevin.
What?
Do you seriously need help with this?
Yeah,
He's flustered. I
I'm-
have not seen
I'm
him
not-
flustered.
Okay,
Flustered?
okay,
No.
all right. Since y'all
Go
don't
ahead,
want to
Trojo,
ask the
ask
hard
questions.
questions,
Go ahead,
y'all
Tro.
know me. I absolutely have no
Let the black man
Tro.
talk.
Tro.
at all.
Tro, don't talk too loud. They'll come down and scream at you.
I understand that. I understand that. So now I really couldn't hear a whole lot over here, and since I had to give up my seat, I would assume that they was going to ask you more questions. But since they won't, I'll just go into it. So today's your
prepared.
birthday. Happy birthday. You're 19 years
Thank
old, right? Now, are you originally from here? Because no one's asked that
I
question.
just
Yes.
asked her that. She just
Yeah,
said, yeah.
oh,
yeah.
you did? Well, again, since I was on this side, I
It's
really
okay.
missed that. So
Stop
you are
explaining
from
Can I
it.
ask
Go
you a
on.
question? Hold on. Before
Gotcha.
you ask her a question, can I ask
Gotcha.
you a question? When you see a black man, do you think potential boyfriend or potential rapist? What's the first thing that comes to your
Oh my
mind?
God.
She's not answering
It's
the
okay to
question. That
answer
answers
it
it all. Go ahead,
Necessarily
Tro.
rapist.
Go ahead.
Rapist?
Not necessarily
Oh, okay.
rapist.
Not necessarily.
Wait, not
I thought you
necessarily.
said a rapist at first. I was like, Julia.
That's
So
outstanding.
not necessarily rapist. Wait till his interview over and then give a real
Oh God,
answer.
run,
Hey,
run! Don't let him.
Do you know why Trojo cries after sex? It's the mace. Go ahead, Tro. Go ahead, Tro.
Oh, so you couldn't ask her questions, but you're going to be sure to make fun of me. You're going to poke fun at me to make her laugh at me, right?
Well, somebody's poking you.
Hey,
All right.
wow,
Tro. Go ahead.
wow,
You had
wow.
questions. You said you had questions. Go ahead.
So
I'm much better when there's no pressure on me. Go ahead.
so you're just going to put it all on me, okay?
ahead. Well, you
So
said you had a
you've already
question.
answered the question, that
Tro's got a picture for you. Ask
you're
him to see the
not-
picture of his Comcast remote.
You're not a virgin. You're not a virgin, and that's fine and dandy. So, did you lose your virginity to a black man or a white man? I mean, just one of those questions we like to know.
We like to know.
Half Mexican.
What's this wee shit,
Half
brother?
Mexican?
Yes, he's
Half
half white,
Mexican?
half Mexican.
Fuck, he didn't fit in either category.
Well,
Wait, hold on.
actually
Was
he
he the
did.
half white or black?
Actually, he did half Mexican. That means he's a
What's
light.
the other half?
He's a lighter shade
He's
of brown.
asking you what his dick is, if it's white or Mexican.
I don't think that's what he was asking.
No.
He's-
You
he's a-
said half
Wow.
Mexican. Was half white, half Mexican, half
Yeah,
black, half
half-
white? Yeah.
Half
Oh,
white,
okay,
half
never
Mexican.
Too bad,
Half white,
Trojo.
half
You're
Mexican.
assed out, buddy.
Well, again, he's a lighter shade of brown. So I mean,
She
we
saw
had
you
a
and
shot.
She saw you and thought midget rapist.
No. We
All right, go ahead.
actually we're glad that you are here, and I missed your name a few minutes ago, but it did catch my attention that was that a mole or a
It's
lip
a
piercing?
Monroe piercing.
It's a zit.
She
It's a
just got
Monroe
it,
piercing.
too.
Oh,
It's
she
a
just
fucking
got
zit,
that?
dude.
Yeah,
just got
I
it
went
today?
with her.
Look closely.
No,
it's
she
a
got it a few
shiny
days ago.
zit
I
right
went
on her
with
lip.
What's that?
No, she got it a few days ago. I went with her.
So how much did it hurt?
It wasn't too bad.
No?
Going to the dentist is worse.
Yeah. Are you going to get more?
Really? That's it. Going to
no.
I've been
No more
shot.
piercings?
I've been stabbed, and I'll tell you what: the worst pain I've ever had was an abscessed tooth. So when she says going to the dentist is worse, that leaves a lot open to interpretation.
Okay, so like when you get the shot for like the numbing stuff,
Uh huh.
because I just had surgery recently. I got my wisdom teeth removed, and then before that, I got a bunch of fillings. So when they put the numbing, when they do the shot for that, it's like not as bad as that.
Gotcha. Okay.
But you're not getting any more? No more piercings?
I was thinking about getting a belly button piercing or hip piercings. I haven't decided.
Or what? What was the last one?
Hip.
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 There's a. I've
I
never
would
heard
go
of
with
that.
belly button. Don't do
I've
that.
never heard of
Hip?
a hip.
I've
Yeah,
heard
the
of
problem
it,
with
but
that is you can't wear tight clothes with the hip
Don't
piercings.
do hips.
I
Don't.
dated a girl that had her lip, her nipples, her belly button, and her labia pierced, and she ran a chain between all of them.
Oh.
And then she would hang herself from the
Can
chain.
I say who it is?
Yeah, go ahead.
BJ?
Yeah, and she would hang herself.
I will never
while
look at
she was
BJ the same
no,
way.
she was on stage doing her strip routine, and she would.
Wait, you dated one of your strippers?
I'd say-
He never said anything about
I
dating.
never said I dated her.
He banged
He
the
said
hell
he
out of
knew
her.
her.
Oh.
He knew her.
Oh, I
He
thought
didn't
you
say
said
he
dated.
dated her.
Okay, my bad. I thought he said
Banged her
dated.
like
My
a
bad.
screen door.
Anyway, so and then she would hang herself by the chain as part of her act
That would
routine.
hurt.
So yeah, I would assume it would hurt.
Ow.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looked like it would hurt. So anyway, so
I would not recommend, by the way, going
look,
that route.
look.
It's not exactly attractive.
K Dog, I don't know why you're being shy on the question.
I'm not being shy.
You know why? You know why he's
I don't-
being shy?
I don't know why you're not being the one that's drilling her and grilling her tonight. I mean, amazing.
All right, first of
enough-
all, you need to
I'm
rephrase
just-
that statement.
Amazing enough.
I've been
you know,
married almost 13 years.
no,
They
man.
seem to be taking it easy on you because you're 19 years old and it's your birthday. I don't know why.
Hold on,
I
hold
don't
Fuck
know
that,
why.
no.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
19
Listen,
too.
hey,
Can
that's
I
the
be
noise.
honest? Can
That's
I be
the
honest
noise
why
she
I'm-
makes when
But
she's in bed with a
please.
man. No, no.
Sounds like a fucking dolphin. Listen, here's the reason why I'm being easy on her because Dez has been on my jock all day today, and mean is totally fucking possible to me. So I'm not going to say anything to her that's going to set the fucking time bomb over here off. I'm just
Oh, I don't
I'm
care.
just
Go
standing
ahead.
back.
If she piss her off, she'll rip
no.
into you as hard as she
Hey,
wants.
listen.
So-
First of all,
That's
just
what we're trying to get to happen.
because
Just-
Dez was talking about your roles, I mean, that don't mean nothing, dude. That's
Whatever,
You
shut
got to
up.
let that roll right
By the
off
way,
your back.
By the way, Zach just sent a message asking where he could find goat clitoris. I'm not really sure what that's about, Zach.
Go,
but thank you.
Zach. Go, Zach.
He wants to put it in his mouth. It says
Wow.
that's what the message says.
Yeah, Zach,
you're-
my neighbor has goats.
I am not Zach.
Yeah, you can feel free to go to my neighbor's house, and I'm sure at least one of them has to be a woman.
We were actually having a conversation about this before me and Joey
Yeah.
came on with Zach.
oh,
Zach
shit.
is the weirdest man I know, man. I swear to God.
Weird.
Let's come out with some weird
I think
stuff.
Zach needs to have his own
Weird.
segment.
He
on
sent
the
me a
show.
fucking text at 2 a.m. that said, "I want your big toe in my butt." The man is not. The man is not just weird. He's demented.
Oh my god.
There is a serious lack of mental acuity that
Wait.
goes
Oh,
along
oh,
with
oh,
sending
oh,
a
Look at
text.
Jules. Jules has got
text.
this look on her
No,
face.
no,
Like,
no,
that
no,
sounds
no.
like fun.
Nice thing about goats, all the fun stuff is in one part of the goat. You got butthole, vagina, and udders.
You have to sit
Wow.
down.
Zach,
you have to sit down on a
Zach,
microphone.
you're
now.
not
gotta
doing
say that
any
on
good
the mic.
saying that without
but
a
you,
microphone.
but
in
you
front
can't
of
be
you.
too loud. Someone will come down here and scream at us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
we
my
should
God.
focus.
Yeah, do it on a
Jules.
microphone.
Again.
Jules.
So is
Jules.
it Jules?
It's Julia.
I just call her
Julia.
Jules.
Do you prefer to be
Okay.
called Jules or Julia?
Either one's fine.
Either one is fine.
What? Why are you like being so
No.
weird?
It's all Kevin.
Oh
Why are
my
these being-
God.
I'm not really sure.
You know
how many
why?
questions
I will
wanna
tell you
ask.
why. I will tell you why. Do you want to know
It's
why?
because
Kevin is
she's a
being-
young, really pretty girl.
No,
That's what
that
it
has
is.
shit to do with it. You
Actually,
think
that has everything to do with it, Kevin.
It has nothing to do with
And
it. You don't think
nobody-
I-
Ask her questions.
Nobody here has any illusions, Kevin, about the fact that
Do you wait a minute? Do you don't think I've made a living off of harassing and embarrassing pretty women? Do you
No,
not?
actually,
do
Kevin,
you
let's
think
go to
this
your
is-
Facebook
Do
page
you
and
think
talk
this
about
is
exactly
new work for me?
what you posted
Do-
this weekend.
I am
talk
just
to
What thing
her.
did I
I
post
am
this
just
weekend?
blown
About the
away and
woman?
shocked
we'll,
right
we'll
now.
talk about that if you want to, but Strip's going to want to end the show on time, so there's no use even bringing that up.
We've got a young, untapped 19-year-old
He
here that
said
we can
untapped.
completely, totally just, I don't know, slam to the ground right now and just grill and drill the hell out of the way you've been wanting to do, K-Dog.
Kevin, I've been counting.
Tonight is
She
the
has
night
literally,
you can do it.
she's literally only had to say 17 words.
Literally.
Have you really
I mean,
counted how many
what's
words she
really
said?
Yes.
going on here?
And
I mean,
Kevin, you got to do better than that.
She just looked at Paul like he's a fucking
I mean,
psychopath.
God.
She's like, he's counting my words.
I mean, good God.
After
I mean,
the show, she's
Jesus.
going to be like, where do I get a restraining order?
Watch this. Normally he's asking questions like this. Do you do oral sex? Do you suck dick?
Yes.
You do. Are you good at it? Do you deep throat? Do you swallow? See, these are the questions
think
he's
I
These
Hold
you
on,
are the
hold on.
questions that
Because
he
I've
Bro,
never asked
these
if
are
First of all,
usually asked
first of all,
questions
because
that-
Kevin needs the visual
Do you
tonight
like
when he goes
anal
home. So-
sex? Have you ever tried anal sex?
That
Would
is-
you ever
that-
try anal
that
sex?
is a good question.
These are the
Hold on.
questions that he
These are the
normally
questions he
asks.
normally asks.
That is a good question, the whole anal sex thing. Are you into the whole anal sex thing?
The silence is golden.
See, I knew she wouldn't answer these questions. That's why I'm not asking them, because she's too quiet and she's too shy. I knew she wouldn't answer them.
Only because, like, I don't tell people this stuff.
Speak
Or
up.
Or not people. You're never going to see us again. It's okay.
Speak up.
Yes,
Welcome to
but,
the Outlaw.
Like, stuff that I haven't even told Desiree. So.
Oh,
Now I know why
well, now.
Desiree
First of all,
wants me to ask the
listen,
questions,
listen.
because
No,
she's
I
sitting
wouldn't
at
have
home.
asked any
Hold on,
attention.
She's like-
Des, hold on. Kevin, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, can I make something really clear here? And I'm just
Sure.
saying this to make you feel better. It's not Desiree's fucking business. Okay? Okay? You just forget about Desiree. All right? Look at Jeremy.
Desiree-
look at Trojo out there.
In fact,
okay?
Desiree loves it in the ass.
Look at Trojo, or look at better
No,
yet,
I
look
don't.
at Kevin, and just answer the question squarely, and that's all. That's all Kevin asks,
Okay.
because he fucking needs to know. Trust me, he really needs to know.
So can you repeat the question?
He wants to know.
Fuck, she's got
if
a-
you have
Oh my
sex
God.
with
She's like a
butt.
goldfish with an 8-second memory.
She's really good.
I swam around the tank.
He wants to know if you
Oh
like
look,
anal
it's a
sex.
new way to go. I
I
swam
don't know,
around
like
the
a lot
tank.
of questions have been going around.
Do you,
so.
do you
Well, that's
like
the main
anal
one he's
sex?
asking.
Do I like shiny? Do you do you like anal sex?
Do I like anal sex? Yes,
Yeah. You like it? You enjoy it?
I do.
You know that
Likes
guys that
getting
do that are
drilled
gay,
and
right? You realize that guys that want to put it in your ass are gay. You don't
She's
care?
like, I don't care.
She's like, I don't
fuck.
care.
I don't care.
I don't give
I
a
mean,
fuck. I'm not
fuck,
keeping
you
them
know.
anyway. When I'm done, they're done. Get out.
That
That reminds
out.
me. This is gonna sound so bad, especially if your mom's watching. But that reminds me.
Oh fuck, your mom is watching.
That reminds me. We went into Lover's Package. Your mom was like,
It's
our
her
moms
mom.
are there, and my mom was like, oh look, there's
Your mom
butt
is
plugs,
watching,
and your
now I
mom's
feel
like,
bad.
where? That's what it reminded me of.
First of all, what's your mom's first name?
Sandy.
Sandy. They're making me ask these questions, Sandy. I was not going to embarrass your daughter like this.
Okay, if you could be sitting in this room right now, you would feel the energy. This shit's funny.
And Sandy,
I felt it out
Sandy,
here, bro. I felt it. Oh my
Sandy?
God.
Sandy, I will also apologize for what I'm going to think about doing to your daughter later. Just get that out of the way. All right.
Because somebody got a
That was a
visual.
joke. It was a joke.
John will
Relax.
kill you. Her boyfriend will kill you.
It was a joke.
Oh my God.
Relax. See, anything I say, you guys are going to hyperventilate. This is why I can't make normal fun jokes like
yes,
I
you
normally.
can. Yes,
No,
you
I
can.
can't.
Oh, it's even you
Because
gotta-
when I just said that,
It was
she looked at her like,
the fact.
No, like
the
I
fact.
honestly,
I promise
think
you.
it's funny.
I
think
promise
it's
you,
hilarious.
her
Oh, you thought it was
mom
funny?
right
Yeah, I
now.
think it's
Okay.
funny. I know
Her
it's a
mom
joke,
right
but
now
my
is
boyfriend
absolutely
would not be okay.
glued
No,
to
her
the
mom-
next few answers that
her
comes
mom
out
is like,
her mouth.
hello, 911. I'd like to get a restraining order for my daughter. All
I
right.
mean, she's 19. She's old enough to make her own decisions right now.
That's
and
true.
clearly, she's been
She's
doing
about
it.
to make
Mom
another
is-
one because you should see the question Kevin has popped up over
Oh,
here.
good God.
By the way, if you need to reach me, my name is Mindy Byers. I can be reached.
Does Mindy even still watch this show?
Find me on the
Because
Yellow
I'd be
Pages.
really
You
worried
think?
by everything
Fine.
that
I'm
you
sure
say
she
about
doesn't.
her.
she
She would have
watches
been pissed off that I mentioned her name 18,000 times by now. But Mindy Byers is the
All
financial
right, Kevin,
backer.
you don't have a lot of time. Let's go.
No, I'm not asking anything else. Her mom's watching. I'm
You
leaving this shit
chicken
alone.
shit.
I'm just leaving
Well,
this
hell, I'll
alone.
ask. Is
Go
your
ahead,
mom,
Jeremy.
Is your mom still married?
She never was.
She never was. Does she
No.
have a boyfriend right now?
Yes.
Damn. Because I mean, I mean, because
have
if
a
your
girlfriend
if your
at home,
mom,
you
if your
dumbass.
mom,
Like her dad than her mom.
shut up. If your mom is anything like you, I'm just going to put it out. You know, your mom is probably, I'm pretty sure, sexy, great looking. I mean, she would be a MILF. Like I said, if she's anything like you,
I look exactly like my dad.
you look exactly like your dad. Now that's scary.
Hold on.
because the things that I was thinking just went completely totally out.
What's really funny is that while Tro was asking that question, there are 3 women here, and all 3 of them are going,
No.
Yeah. Right now, Tro's like, if you look like your dad, I'm thinking about hopping to the side of that fence.
wait, hold on. If you want to hit on a girl because you think she looks like her mama, you might be a redneck.
Hey, I am originally from Arkansas, so I mean,
All we're going to pull out of this conversation is that Trojan wants to hit on your dad. That's all we're going to pull out of this conversation. That's all we're going to pull out of this.
I don't know. He
I know
looked.
It wouldn't be the first time. Yeah.
Well, no, wait.
So you-
Wait.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Rephrase that. Rephrase that. I don't hit on men,
Often.
and it's sure as hell.
Often.
You said it wouldn't be the first time. I've never met your dad, so let's get a
I don't mean you,
clarification.
I mean, there's other men.
Oh, there's other men that's hit on your dad.
Wait,
See,
how many other men? Wait, hold on. I'm confused. Hold on. All right, so how old's your boyfriend?
He's gonna be 22 in a couple days.
Not in the Navy?
No.
Oh, thank God.
What does he do
Smart
for a
girl.
living?
All right,
Smart
that's
girl.
good. That's good. That's
He
good.
works in the shipyard though.
Oh, yeah.
Does
that's
it?
a good
Well, that's
thing.
good. I mean,
Hey, you need to bring him
he's
down and tell him to
he's
come
a
buy a car
government
from me.
pawn
You know, I'll
sucker.
make
I
sure
mean,
he
at least
gets
he's making my. So I'm paying his salary. That's good. That's good to hear.
Right now, here, Mama's like, well, at least when K-Dog was asking her questions, it wasn't a black guy. All right.
Dude, Jesus, fuck me, Christ, running, man.
You want to just
And later on, we
while
can
you're
give you the
running?
visual of why they call me Comcast. No, anyway.
I already warned her about that.
Why don't you send that picture to her mom and see if her mom approves?
Oh, I will. Don't.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Why don't you do that?
What's the number?
911.
Oh,
911.
So for those
Your
of you
mom would
that
be
are
like, "What
so
the
those
fuck?"
of you that
Oh
are
my
listening, we
God.
had a guest on the show. In fact, the same stripper who had the piercings,
Yes,
and
BJ.
hung herself.
BJ.
Yeah, and there was a dialogue that went back and forth between Trojo and BJ about the size of his penis.
Notice BJ
He
had
then-
never been embarrassed before.
He then, yeah, and she's this is a girl who was 4th in the Miss Nude Universe pageant. She was not easily embarrassed until Trojo showed her a picture on his phone of his penis. Now, mind you, I don't know any other man anywhere that keeps a picture of his own junk on his cell phone except you. Why? I have no
He's
idea.
praising his Comcast.
You know, I'm curious about this though.
Because apparently, according to PJ, his dick is the size of a Comcast remote. So there you go.
Okay, I'm curious.
Look at
Oh my god, that was perfect.
All right, I'm curious though. Hold on, because I've still never really wrapped my head around this.
what is Comcast remote?
No, the
because
fact-
that was sick. You should rephrase
No,
that.
the fact that Tro is taking pictures of his penis. So,
yeah, but you shouldn't say I can't wrap my head around.
all right,
the
hold
look
on.
and the reaction.
She literally was like,
Hold on.
holy shit.
Have you ever taken pictures of your junk, Paul? Ever in your life?
No.
No. Have you ever taken pictures of yourself
Okay,
naked?
there
Of course
was
she
this-
All the
has.
time.
You take it all the time?
All the time.
All the time. Have you?
No.
Helps
Never.
boost my self-confidence.
It boosts your self-confidence?
I get it.
Well, kindred spirits. Kindred spirits.
I don't even know what to say after that one. Actually,
Sandy,
I'm,
your daughter's connecting with the
I
black
was
man.
just gonna say, and your mom's listening, and your mom's probably thinking, "What the fuck does she do with those pictures?"
Why do you assume every woman's racist though? Like, what is that?
I'm just look again as I've explained.
Right now, Mom just figured out there's pictures of her daughter naked floating around
Again,
the
as
internet
I've
right now.
explained before on the show, it wasn't something that I intended to do, but I was
just
having.
in your room.
Wait a minute.
I was having a conversation.
I accidentally took a picture of my penis.
No.
How the fuck does that
It
happen?
wasn't. It was. I didn't say it was accidentally. It wasn't something I was intending to do. But me
The
and this young
hell
lady.
it wasn't.
No, it really wasn't.
Oh,
me and the
click.
young
Oh,
lady.
damn.
Me and the young lady was having.
Hey, don't yell. Don't
me and
yell
this young
because
lady
people
was
will come
having.
scream at us.
Too late.
Here they come.
Me and this young lady was
I
having a
told you.
conversation. We was having a conversation, and it turned into sexting,
Mm-hmm.
and she decided, she wanted to know my size because she hadn't really seen it before. So I was like, well, and
Hadn't really.
she hadn't seen. She touched it, but she hadn't seen it.
Oh, that's creepy.
Right.
Yeah, that sounds really
It was.
creepy.
Look, I used to work.
Hold on.
I was a DJ in a bar.
The lights
all
were
right?
off. The shower was
No.
on.
I was a DJ in a bar, remember, and I used to do, I used to give birthday lap dances. As a matter of fact, I was that guy, and she got the touch on it. She got a little bit.
By the way, can I tell you guys a funny story? Hold on, can I tell you a funny story?
She got a little bit excited.
Funny
We're
story.
running out of time.
Funny story.
not a story to tell.
Paul's birthday. We were at the old studio. We Anastasia was down here for this, and we told Paul we're going to give you a surprise. So we blindfold Paul, and Paul's going to get a lap dance.
Tro gave him a lap dance.
Paul's going to
didn't
get a
he?
lap dance, and we blindfold Paul. And he thinks it's Anastasia climbing on top of him. We whip off the blindfold, and there's Tro giving Paul a lap dance. And I think the most embarrassing part was he was getting a chubby. And so I
Really?
Were you?
right.
Be honest with yourself. I'm just asking.
all right.
No.
What do you do with the pictures after you take them? What do you do with them? You send them to your
just keep them.
boyfriend? You send them to your boyfriend?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
There you
Hold
go.
on. Do you? I don't
Well,
remember
that's
your
a
name.
totally new
I don't remember
generation
your
right there.
name, and I'm not going to use your name, but just nod yes or shake your head no. Do you take pictures? Have you ever taken pictures of yourself naked? No.
No,
Okay.
why not? It's fun.
Okay. So Paul hasn't. I haven't. She hasn't. You haven't. Trojo does all the time because clearly it's. Strip of you
Truth.
ever? No, it's
You
true.
already asked him that. He said no. Remember?
I just forgot.
Truth.
Yeah.
That's the one and only picture I've ever
Yeah. I don't believe that
taken.
for a minute. I don't.
Ever.
believe
Okay,
that
I
for a minute.
kind of find that
Ever.
false.
All right. Let's wrap
Never.
this. Strip. Anything you want to say before we wrap this up? Do I need to dodge a hail of bullets on my way out of the studio tonight? Okay. Tro, anything you want to say before we wrap this up?
I think it's all been said. I don't think too much else needs to be said tonight.
To Jules's mom? Don't hate the guy.
Oh yeah, actually,
Don't
Jules.
hate me. Hate him. He's
would your,
black.
Would
it's
your,
easier.
Would your mom like a picture? I mean,
I'm sure she's good.
No, but Jules would. It'll give her something to take them naked pictures of herself to. You see? You send it to her, and then she'll be able to look at it and go, okay.
Oh, by the way,
and then she can take the naked picture
Guess
of
what
herself.
dumbass posted in our private chat room? A picture of a monkey masturbating and then said it was my sex
Okay,
life.
actually, that's
and I'm
pretty fucking
thinking
funny.
the
That
black
was
man
pretty
is comparing
goddamn
me to a monkey. I'm not really sure.
Goddamn funny, dude. The baboon jerking off was pretty funny.
Now I can make the obligatory black man baboon
Of
joke,
course
but I
you
don't have
could.
to. I don't have to. It does it itself. All right. Does the girl behind you want to say anything? You're not going to say anything at all? You're just going to stand in the back and be quiet? God, a woman knows her place. I'm turned on already. All right. Birthday girl, do you have anything you want to say?
Anything at all?
Say anything you want to. Do you want to do a shout out to your mom? Shout out to your man? Shout out to the other man? Your other man's man? Anybody? Anybody?
Shout out to
Tell him
your
how great
wife.
of a boyfriend he is. Jesus fucking Christ, that's your opportunity.
You want to propose?
Seriously?
Propose to him. Go ahead. Whatever you want to say.
No, I'm good.
You're good?
I love
All right.
you. Tell him you love him. What's his name?
John.
Say, John, I love you.
John, I love you.
Jesus, that wasn't fucking hard, was it?
wasn't that hard? Wasn't that
And
hard?
John?
John, she's coming
John?
home to give up some ass.
John.
She's texted
Hey.
us all these pictures of herself naked.
Yeah.
All right,
John.
go ahead.
John, we all love you too. All right. Des, anything you want to say?
Yes. Happy birthday, Julia.
Thank you.
I love
Yes,
you.
Julia. Happy birthday.
Thank you, guys.
You know,
Roberts, that's it. Julia
know.
Roberts.
By the way, I have
You
a
know-
confession to make about the whole naked picture thing. You know what's really fun?
you have?
Well, my wife is like really sensitive about that stuff. So what I did was I took my hand and took a picture of this area right here, zoomed in. It's funny how creepy it looks. And then I sent it to her while she was with all of her friends. Oh yeah, she freaked. She was like, "What?
That's
Oh
awesome.
my god, I can't believe you!" Said, yeah, it was
If
like,
you take the picture of your
like-
elbow
it
right
was like
there
just
too,
right here.
it works too.
yeah.
You can also do it with your eyeball.
Des, anything else you want to say before we wrap this?
No, I think I'm good.
No. All right. Paul.
Yeah. No more Rolls comments.
I know, right? Way to take that way out of hand the way that I meant it.
Whatever. Shut up. Go ahead, Paul. Do you have anything you want to say? We're trying to wrap
Yes,
the show. He started
yes.
a bump music, which means
Yes.
it's his cue to be done.
Yeah,
So go ahead.
stop talking.
Talk.
I'm
Go
just
ahead.
looking at you for a second because I'm trying to put this into words. You need to be.
I'm
Collecting
trying to
his
wrap.
thoughts.
It's all on him.
You need to be more sensitive to women.
No, I do
you really
not.
do. You need to be
I
more
do
sensitive.
fucking not.
I'm just telling you.
Sensitive men get walked on. Sensitive men get treated like
Really?
shit.
I don't
And
get
women don't
walked
want
on.
sensitive men.
don't get
Women want
walked
men
on.
that are going to be assertive.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what you think?
Yes.
Yeah. You want to tell me that to my
That's just because
face?
he's been screwed over way too many
I
times.
just told you.
Kick your ass, man. If you mean that right now.
Okay.
Well, beat
see,
you
it's
like a
kinda
redheaded
different. See,
stepchild.
he's probably thinking you're different because of the fact that you and your wife are a partnership. Oh wait, he doesn't believe in that. Never mind.
I don't believe in that.
Never mind.
Ain't
We know who's
no
in charge of that
mountain
house. It's
high
Paul.
enough.
Paul cooks. Paul dictates where the money goes. Paul's in charge. Anything else you want to say?
No.
All right, then I'll have to do this. Remember, 2 weeks from tonight is the men versus women pool tournament. Harmony's bowing out, so it'll be curious to see what's going to happen 2 weeks from tonight. Who's going to fill her spot?
That could go a whole lot of ways right there.
I said that as soon as I thought that as soon as I said it. But again, all the money going to charity. If you want to donate to the cause, check out the Facebook page for the show or either one of us. You can make the donation. The winning team picks where the money goes. Again, a special shout out to Dawn Doss, who may not want to be connected with this show, but thanks to her for coming out. Remember, we have next week off for the Super Bowl, so go Hawks. We want to remind you that the broadcast known as the express written property of Outlaw Radio Network and Edge Media, source into your broadcast or transmission without the express written consent of Zach and his goat vagina is
It's not a goat
encouraged.
vagina.
Zach
He
just said,
loves
"Go
animals.
Broncos."
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, Zach, we appreciate that. Fuck off. All right.
Yeah. And also remember, it's not felching unless you're doing it in the back of a Nissan.
Way to go to get.
Remember, thank your sponsor, Megamouth Mini Buyers, sponsoring Outlaw Radio Network
I'm
since
so glad that I'm not called that anymore.
2010.
So glad.
Good night, bitches.